Listen, in the time that it took to end the last stream and start this new one, I have re-enrolled in YouTube University to figure out how to hold a live stream. Rip. Rest in peace, DC. Good God. Well, thanks for coming back. If you want to lick the stream, I'd appreciate it. Here's what we're doing. It's going to be the quick version because we've already said this already. There was a stream before this and now there is not. We are going to be looking at lab leader, life activated brands leader, Ashley South. She's been a hardcore multi-level marketing person for a long ass time now. And we're going to be looking at one of her videos from a group that I don't know. I have the video now. Do you know what I mean? So, and we're gonna play the disclaimer. I wanted to entice people to stay. We've covered Beachbody this week. We've covered Bomb Party. I should have gone in alphabetical order, but I didn't think about it. Other than right now, as I'm thinking that I didn't. I could have done a different company, but we are going to be looking at a product-focused, I don't know, video, and then we are maybe going to doom scroll on Ashley's public Facebook page because she's a public figure. This is for the purposes of consumer protection, consumer awareness. I am a multi-level marketing dropout. I think that multi-level marketing companies are inherently unethical and they end up doing more harm than good. And that's my bias, and I'm sticking to it. We're going to play the disclaimer, and then we're going to get right into the video because everything's already set up because I just had technical difficulties. So, mer.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
We're back. Yes, we are back. Perfect. We're in the correct presentation mode. We're going to be going to... No. Do our bats not work again? What the hell? What the hell? Where's our freaking bats? It just got disconnected for some reason. All right. We have the cobwebs. We've got the bats. And this is going to be 31 streams in 31 days in honor of October. One of my favorite months after my birthday month, but I'm redoing my birthday month because live chat, members only knows why I'm redoing my birthday month. But we're going to be looking at Ashley right now. If you want to know kind of the lore of some of the bigger named leaders in Lab, Brandon Stevens, Melissa Collins' boyfriend, the founder of Lab, Julie Joe's your person for that. I know other people have been covering them as well, but Julie Joe kind of has Melissa Collins' number, if you know what I mean. So you can go over and binge that content. Sorry if you can hear my dog yodeling. He's very excited about dinner. And we're gonna go, right? Hopefully this works. Yes! Yes! Alright, hopefully I'm not gonna click anywhere. Before I do this, let me make an emergency button to a scene so that I can kill the feed really quickly if I need to. If I mess this up again, we're done. We're done, okay? We're gonna go to this one. Okay. Everybody cross your fingers, cross your toes. If you're religious, say a kind prayer for me because we're about to start.
Hello, healthy and holistic group. I am so excited to be here. I don't know why this little stars thing, that's annoying. I apologize if it says to send me stars. Please don't send me stars. I hope I'm in the right group. I'm really excited to talk to you all today about my favorite product, which is Morvita. So we're going to get right into it. I just want to make sure I can see comments. If you're jumping on with me live, say hello. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if I'm in the holistic group.
One second.
I hope I am because I don't see it coming up on my phone. Yes, I do.
Okay, I just wanted to double check that I could pause and not mess up my life again. If you don't know what Life Activated Brands is, it's a supplement company. They make a lot of health claims. They make a lot of weight loss claims. Their products, in my opinion, as our most multi-level marketing products, they price themselves out of the regular market, in my opinion. And that's because of the compensation model. So I think that's really the only thing we need to know. They're supplements. They're a health and wellness company. Fuckery is afoot. So let's continue.
I see it. Okay, great. My name is Ashley. I've been with Lab for just over a year. I'm not going to go. Please stop doing that. I'm not going to go too deep into my personal story, but I will say that it is Morvita that convinced me to come to this company. I left a big business somewhere else, something that was thriving and working, and dropped it all to come over here because I tried this product. It is life-changing, and we're going to talk about it. So a lot of you in my posts were asking me, okay, but what?
I'm nosy as hell, and maybe y'all know. Maybe Charlene knows. I want to know where she came from. She's been in this company for a hot minute. I have no idea, honestly. I'm not really the person that knows a lot of information. I just live react, and live chat helps me out a lot. It was this and a big bridge contract. Yup. I love that when you Google Lab, Julie Joe's video is first on the search. Hell yeah. Morvita is the moringa powder from Life Activated Brands. They claim, and this is just my snark notes of it, so if it's not exactly word for word what they actually claim, just chalk that up to my hater mindset getting in the way between me understanding what they're saying. But they make magical claims about what this product can do for your health. They break the FTC's rules about what they're saying that the powder can do because they make claims about structure functions of the body, which is a big no-no. And she's gonna talk about how incredible Morvita is, and we're gonna learn something today, class.
What is Morvita? And I'm glad you're in this group because we're going to talk about it today. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you some stories about what it's done. I'm going to tell you what's in it. I'm going to tell you where it's grown, where it's made. I cannot wait to nerd out on the science of Morvita. Okay, I'm going to have to adjust the screen a little bit.
Nerd out on what science?
There we go. Okay, so
nerd out on what science? I mean, just asking you a question. Have there been any actual studies done on your product, not just on the moringa plant? No? Maybe there are. I could be wrong. I mean, if somebody's in lab and they want to correct me in the comments, link something or tell me where to look. I mean, I can go to PubMed just as well as anybody can, but I mean, if you have an actual study, a double-blind study, I don't know, something that's trustworthy, and there's multiple studies out there, I'll eat my words and say something different on the next video, but I would be surprised if there's actually something that they paid for, or even that somebody studied without them paying for it, that talks about the actual effects or impact from this powder substance, whatever it is. Morvita. that's expensive as hell, and that's just my opinion. I know some people can afford it.
Morbida comes in little sachet, sounds French, comes in little sachets like this, okay? So our Morbida supplement is a moringa supplement, okay? Moringa oleifera is actually a tree, and Moringa oleifera is the most nutrient-dense plant on the face of the earth.
All right, fact check.
Moringa oleifera is actually called...
Moringa really? It's the most... We're going to go back. Don't mess up my life.
Is like this, okay? So our Morbida supplement is a moringa supplement, okay? Moringa oleifera is actually a tree, and Moringa oleifera is the most nutrient-dense plant on the face of the earth.
What is the most nutrient-dense plant on the face of the earth? Did she say plant or tree? Oh, she's right about that. It says, now we want to look at something that's actually reputable. I'm not seeing anything from the Mayo Clinic. I'm not seeing anything from NIH. I'm not seeing... Here we go. Moringa oleifera is a prominent source of nutrients with potential health benefits. So not on their product, but on the moringa plant. And this was done... When was this published? 2021. I'll link it in the chat. Okay, so if y'all are new here... Other than the technical difficulties, my name's DC. I'm an MLM dropout. I was in MLM from February 2014 to April 2022. And normally I like to link things that are reputable. So I'll link the NCBI, I'll link PubMed, I'll link the Mayo Clinic. Even if there is a bunch of like news articles published, and if their sources are cited, that's fine, but I like primary sources. So that's a little bit about like what I like to link. So if you're like, oh my god, but I know all this stuff about moringa, I don't give a shit. If you can link me a study, cool. That's all I want, honestly. Which is great. I've used moringa in smoothies and I've grown it before. That's super cool. For sharing information, I want to link things that maybe have maybe less bias than some of the news articles and stuff that are listed when you type in moringa oleifera. I need my buttons. Here we go.
Moringa oleifera is actually called the miracle tree because every single part of this tree, from the stems to the oils to the pods to the leaves, every part of it is nutritionally dense. It is a complete supplement, and I'll tell you here what that means in a second. But it's incredible. Yeah. The reason why maybe a lot of people haven't heard of moringa yet is because in its best form, when it's raw, when it's enzymatically complete, and not heat processed and not, filled with junk, it really typically tastes pretty terrible. The plant in raw form tastes like what we might describe as like sewage or sewer water. It has a really like mildewy, gunky, disgusting smell naturally and taste naturally. But because we're here at Lab, we're committed to having all natural holistic products with no preservatives, no additives.
No preservatives, no additives, but you've somehow made the moringa sewer plant taste good. How is that? What have you put in there to make it taste good, Miss Ma'am? Ashley? We'll look at the nutrition information in a second.
We have partnered with the best flavor chemist in the industry to use natural fruit essences and a small amount of natural cane sugar.
Thank you.
It tastes amazing. And I'm going to have my 10-year-old come on and tell you what she thinks it tastes like in a little bit. We'll do a taste testing together, too. I don't know why I have shiny face. It's really bugging me. So if you see me doing this, I apologize. So that is what...
So Charlene said it looks like Ashley Smith, the lady who is speaking on the stream right now, who is in Life Activated Brands, probably was in a company called Audier. They use the word affiliate, but also allow you to recruit other affiliates and they have a lame income disclosure statement. Are we surprised? Ugh, I'm not. I'm not. Anyone that has this angle on live Zooms makes perspective hard. I do think her kiddos are around, so she's trying to keep them off camera. This is a good point. I normally critique the angle. Maybe because I'm so visual, like that's how I learn. But this is a good way to keep your kids off camera. And I've never mentioned that because it didn't come to mind before. So shout out to you, Lindsay, because that's a really great perspective. And I like to be fair. And I like to correct myself when I'm wrong. So thank you.
Comes in this. It is shade dried. Our moringa is grown in the base of the Himalayan mountains in Nepal, where the soil is pristine. Okay, there's no like Roundup over there, no junk. There's still minerals in the soil. It's amazing, and it is shade dried. So most people, there is moringa being sold out there. I promise you.
Cite your sources. Literally cite your sources. How can we be sure that the moringa that you are sourcing, that means that you are not growing it yourself, that you are potentially getting a broker, same way that Young Living got in trouble, in my opinion, with not being able to say that everything is farm owned by them. The seed to seal, in my opinion, in Young Living was bullshit because they've used brokers forever. Since the mid-2000s, if not earlier. And I know that because Gary Young admitted it in a lawsuit between Young Living and doTERRA. So, pardon me if I don't believe you, Ashley, about how pristine the soil is in Nepal, or how that they don't use chemical shit on, I'm sorry, I was air quoting and she never said chemical shit. The bad stuff that you don't want to put on plants. How do we know? Cite your sources. She's a business coach, bro. Hi, Sam. Hi, Igor. There are still minerals in the soil. I mean, okay. Is it a trust me, bro situation? Because, God. Not too much. I had a technical difficulty. We're only about 3 minutes and 22 seconds in. This is, here, snark notes. This is Ashley. She is in Life Activated Brands. She's a big leader in the company. If you haven't seen it, Julie Joe covers Melissa Collins frequently, and Melissa Collins is a top. Well, I think she's a marketing person. You get air quotes for that, Melissa, and she also sells really bad planners, in my opinion. They're bad graphically, and they're bad like the layout and what she's actually written down are bad, in my opinion, and. I think Melissa also is a distributor, but maybe that's not the case. It's a little confusing. And Ashley is a top leader in lab, and she's doing this training, air quotes, on moringa. Is it Morvita? Is their product? And she's telling us how incredible Morvita is. And how their products are better because they get their Morvita from, good soil in Nepal. So.
I even have some up in my cupboard. I ran out once and desperately wanted to feel amazing again when we went out of stock. And I've tried other ones. They just don't work. They either have been heat processed, or they're not grown in quality conditions, or they're teas and you have to heat them up and they taste disgusting. So I've never taken anything like our supplement, which is Morvita. It's called Morvita. So let's talk a little bit more about moringa.
Here's a question. Maybe I can look on the nutrition packet, but how much more moringa is actually in the Morvita product? You're saying it tastes delicious. How much delicious things have to be in there to cover up the awful taste of the moringa? And does that mean that it doesn't get to have a ton of moringa in it? And why are we paying a premium for your product when like Ov in our live chat is saying you can buy moringa powder from a lot of different places. Can someone answer me that? I mean, if you're a lab, I'm not going to eat, say I'm not going to eat your lunch. If you're civil and respectful, we could have a conversation, but why am I going to pay 4, 5, 6 times the market value for your moringa packet when I can get it from another place, put it in a smoothie and cover it up with like delicious fruits and other stuff, vanilla protein powder, and then I wouldn't taste it? Can someone just explain that to me? It tastes very green, kind of like spinach in my opinion. So do you think she was over exaggerating with like the sewage taste of the moringa plant? Because if it just tastes kind of like earthly, like spinach or wheatgrass, like that's not a big deal. You could take a shot of it and it would be fine. Okay, Al, have a good shower. Let me turn off turn on do not disturb, and then it won't ding it, y'all. Oh god. I'm having technical difficulties. Here we go. Now I'm gonna pull up the mod text. Oh my god, Charlene sent us something from the lab CEO. I'll play it for you after we finish this. Someone remind me so I don't forget.
Moringa oleifera, okay, the miracle tree. So moringa in and of itself has all the essential oils. Amino acids. I'm sorry. Moringa has every single one of these.
All of the essential oils? Was that a slip of the tongue? Jeez Louise.
The essential amino acids that your body needs. And
okay, what essential amino acids does the body need? What? Hold on. What are all the essential amino acids the body needs? If it's only like, okay, 9 amino acids including histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine are classified as essential amino acids because they cannot be synthesized by human or other mammalian cells. And that is from the National Institute of Health. Okay. Linking for you. Meow. Hey, Athena. Hopefully we link. And then we are going to look at what amino acids are in moringa. What amino are present in moringa powder? Moringa leaves contain various types of amino acids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are present in moringa leaves, which are comparable to meat proteins. But on the NIH, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know I'm not good at math, but 5 is different than 9, right? Yes? 9 would be a lot more than 5. You could just eat meat and then do something else and then get rest of the essential amino acids. Right? Thank you. We're trying to have fun with October. I need to make the spider web a little bit more bright to help it out a little more. The accountant has spoken. Katie said, accountant here can confirm 5 is less than 9. Oh.
I love you.
All right, let's get back to it. Good God. That's the thing. Let's say this was a pitch and somebody couldn't pause this and then go through they would just get excited like, oh my God, that's so cool. It has every single essential amino acid the body needs. And then later on, they just get excited about that information and nobody fact checks the sales pitch. Orange, yeah, I could have a couple different colors depending on the background, you know what I mean? Because when it's dark, it pops, but when it's light, it doesn't pop.
Amino acids are the building blocks of your body. It has 7 times the amount of the potassium in a banana. So we're talking gram for gram here. So if you took 100 grams of moringa and 100 grams of banana, moringa would have 7 times the amount of potassium that you find in a banana. It has 2 times the amount of protein that you would find in milk. It has 4 times the amount of calcium that you would find in milk. It has 7 times.
But you just told me that moringa tastes like sewage. So why wouldn't I just want to eat meat and milk? Or I mean, if you're vegan, there's other stuff you can eat that doesn't taste like sewage. Can somebody who actually likes food give me a sales pitch and doesn't try to convince me that supplements is going to taste better than actual food? For the love of sanity, I haven't seen one person who actually enjoys food and actually takes enjoyment from eating something delicious within moderation try to sell me a multi-level marketing product. I haven't. Not in a health and wellness MLM. I've looked this up before, and to get the amounts they're listing, bananas, eggs, milk, I mean, you'd really need a lot. Okay, that's fair. But again, also, here's my question. When you do a blood test, let's say let's say Ashley's thesis is you need this to live well. You need the Morvita to live your best life. But if you're not low on any of those things, why would I need to take a really expensive supplement powder that is overpriced, in my opinion? What does your blood work say? What does your body actually need? What kind of things are you getting from the nutrition that you're already consuming? What does your registered dietitian say? What does your medical doctor say? Your PCP say about, lab work that you're getting done? Maybe you don't need a miracle thing that's 4 or 5 times the market value. Maybe you need some vitamin D. Who knows? Eat an entire moringa tree per day. Oh. Oh my God. But is all of that in the powder, or would you have to eat the equivalent amount of raw moringa? I started reading that in kind of like a valley accent, and then I stopped because I realized it was an actual question. Eat garlic, it's healthy. You can't do lab work on a vampire. You are not wrong, Jessica.
Times the amount of vitamin C that you would find in oranges. It has 25 times the amount of iron that you would find in spinach. It has 36 times the amount of magnesium that you would find in eggs. It has 50.
But does spinach taste like sewage? Do eggs taste like sewage? No. Okay. You started with that, so I'm like, so far, I'm weighing this out, and I'm like, bananas taste better than sewage. Spinach tastes better than sewage. Eggs taste better than sewage. So, oranges definitely taste better than sewage. For sure.
50 times the amount of B3 that you would find in peanuts.
I like seaweed.
It has 56 times the amount of B2 that you would find in bananas. It is known across everywhere for helping with blood sugar, for helping with blood pressure, being friendly for cholesterol. It is a powerful, powerful anti-inflammatory. So I'm talking about inflammation across bodies. I'm talking about joint issues, and I'm talking about gut inflammation.
Your body, as you eat, from what I understand, from what I've learned from Kat Benson, and I'm not saying I'm a registered dietitian because I'm not. Your body, as you eat, it's inflamed and it goes back down. That's a process. You run into issues when your body's inflamed and it doesn't become uninflamed, where you're getting potential chronic things that your doctor can freaking help you with. Or also these people who are very hyper focused on blood sugar. Now, if you're diabetic, it's different. I understand that. But if you're healthy, if your pancreas works and all the other stuff works, your insulin's going to go up as you eat, and then it's going to drop back down. Because that's what happens when you eat food and you're able to not have issues like you would if you were diabetic. That is probably a super simplified and maybe somewhat inaccurate way to say it, but she's saying, oh my God, everyone's inflamed. No, everyone is not inflamed, okay? Not everyone is inflamed. The hyperbolic language in these sales pitches makes me a little bit frustrated. I'm also pretty literal, so that's maybe where some of my frustration's coming from. I would love for her to be more accurate, more ethical, and give better information in her sales pitch. But here we are. My glasses are so dirty. Okay.
Pain, chronic pain, and things like that. That all comes from inflammation. So moringa is really good at reducing inflammation in the body. It is an incredibly powerful antioxidant. In fact, it's such a strong antioxidant that the
Hey Heather, let me link Heather's channel. She is comparing 1 gram to 1 gram, allegedly. So she's comparing 1 gram of moringa to 1 gram of banana, 1 gram of moringa to 1 gram of oranges, 1 gram of moringa to 1 gram of spinach or whatever. So that's her comparison weight, I guess.
oil that comes from the moringa plant, this is a cool little fact, it never goes rancid. Most oils at some point will go rancid. Moringa oil never goes rancid because it is such a strong antioxidant.
What?
Crazy, right? Also, moringa is exceptional for the skin. And if you start going up and looking at like new up and coming skincare lines, shampoo, face creams, everything else, you're going to find people are jumping on the moringa bandwagon. I'm starting to see it in slime, like,
it does become rancid. Moringa seed oil is clear and odorless thanks to the numerous antioxidants in it. The oil does not become rancid for several years after production. That doesn't mean forever. That means it is has a longer shelf life, or whatever the right word is, than other things. Oh my God. Why are you getting so mad? Because somebody's going to take this information and share it out with other people, and it's misinformation about the product. Now, is she doing it intentionally? Probably not. She probably heard something and is repeating it, just like a lot of salespeople do. It happens everywhere. It does. Your best thing that you can do is fact check. Again, good products can stand up to scrutiny. And if your upline is not letting you ask questions, that's a red flag. But again, is all of that in the packet of powder or only if I eat chunks of raw moringa? Lady, yes. That's so cool. Good to hear. 5.9 for me. I'm also a patient partner for people living with diabetes, so it's something I'm something to be tuned into. Yeah. She's comparing a processed product to raw food. Kind of. She's comparing, spinach to, again, she's comparing spinach to raw moringa. So again, it's not what's in her packet that she is making all these statements about. She's comparing raw moringa to oranges, raw moringa to eggs, or maybe she didn't say eggs, raw moringa to spinach, raw moringa to bananas. So again, she's not even comparing her product to the things that she is comparing earlier in her sales pitch.
Like my really high-end products now, because people are realizing how amazing, how filled with antioxidants and amino acids and all the things that we need, moringa is filled with it, okay? So this is an entire whole food. It has protein in it,
Thank you,
guys.
Katie.
Like, It's insane. It's insane.
So if you're wondering if you're at this point or you're even listening to the live stream, howdy hey, KD said 1 packet of Morvita, which is that little sachet that Ashley showed earlier. 1 packet of Morvita has 3 grams of moringa powder and 6 grams of sugar. Shut up. So this probably isn't good for somebody with diabetes to drink. Maybe Al can speak to that, because I know limiting or being mindful of your sugar intake's important, depending on if you're type 1 or type 2. So, yeah. And Melissa said, as someone who has flirted with pre-diabetes, I'm going to have to pass on that. Notice she's talking about, oh, there's not stuff in here that is processed or whatever. And it's like, there's 6 grams of sugar in there, which is a hell of a lot. And that little packet, good God. Is sugar the first ingredient? I don't know. We'll have to look at the packet, the nutrition packet after this.
So, why would you need to be taking this? Well, one, I think we can all agree that it's just a really good idea that we probably should be consuming the most nutrient-dense plant on the earth, right?
And sugar.
It just makes sense. It's just kind of like a no-brainer to me. But also, moringa is a plant, okay? So there are...
Is it also a no-brainer to be consuming 6 grams of sugar with your 3 grams of moringa? Yeah? Yep. Yeah? I'm being sarcastic. I'm unhappy with hiding or not presenting that information to the individuals who you could be buying just moringa powder straight up at the store, at a nutritional store, putting it in your smoothie and calling it done, or putting it in a little shot glass with water, shaking it up to dissolve it, just taking your shot and maybe drinking a little bit of orange juice with it, instead of paying 4, 5, 6 times the market value with this product. And again, I don't like MLMs, so that's my bias. I don't love that she's hiding the 6 grams of sugar. And honestly, Ob said, honestly, moringa doesn't taste awful. It's just green, easy to cover up with other flavors like berries. And you know, you've listened to Ashley first, and if live chat wasn't here, I'd be like, oh my God, holy shit. Literally, holy shit. It tastes like sewage? That's pretty extreme. That's a pretty extreme way to describe the taste of a plant. And Av has consumed moringa powder before and has grown moringa and says it's closer to kind of a earthy grass, whatever. Like, it's had green flavor, and you can cover it up with like fruit, so you could put it in a smoothie in the morning. What Av said in the live chat, I've used moringa since 2018. God. Somebody just be honest. If you're in lab and you're like, oh my God, you're being too hard on us. Or no. Y'all should tell people the truth. You should even tell the other reps the truth. All 16,600 people in that group, you shouldn't be passing around misinformation to go tell customers misinformation. Shame on any of y'all who are doing that. Honestly. Get your shit together. Oh, you're being too mean. Misinformation is mean. And sharing it is unkind, and it causes a shit ton of problems. So y'all can take the heat for shit that's going down. Honestly. My glasses are so dirty. If I had a cleaner. Okay, sorry. We're back.
Are drugs, and drugs treat diseases, right? But moringa is a plant. And what plants do is plants give the body what it needs to heal itself.
Not always. You're saying spinach was gonna fix my brain chemistry? You're saying spinach or moringa or whatever is going to help your body heal itself? You can't make that claim, Ashley. There are restrictions on supplements and medical claims that you can make. Now, if there are studies going on to see the benefits of moringa, that's fine. You're making the claim that the moringa is going to help your body heal itself. So people are going to say, oh my God, if I'm just healthy, if I just eat right, if I just drink water, if I just exercise, then my body's going to be able to heal me from, oh, I don't know, let's say cancer. Let's say, I don't know, a brain tumor. Let's say arthritis. No. Can adjusting your diet sometimes give you, I don't know, can put you in a better spot as you are getting treated with traditional medicine if that's the route you go? Yes, and it depends on what you're trying to treat because sometimes your diet doesn't impact it at all. This makes me angry because someone's going to say, I have a chronic illness, or I have chronic pain, or I am trying to fight a disease. I'm going to give my money to this because she's saying if I just eat right, then my body's going to be able to heal itself. I'm trying so hard not to say, F you, Ashley. But I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be mean, fair warning. Let's check on how well that worked out for Jesse Lee Ward. Oh, wait, it didn't. And yes, Alexis, plants help with creating meds. Since plants give the body what it needs to heal itself, does hemlock. Ma'am, will moringa cure my asthma? I'd love to know the same thing. I'd love to know the same thing. Cane sugar is a plant. Cane sugar doesn't heal me. Well, it gives me a good quick energy zap when I need it, but I mean, so does sleep. KD, you're slaying it with the comments today. Also, the stream goat would love, oh, all my links are gone. Where's my stream goat? Please hold. I'm trying to find my stream goat. Oh God, there it is. What is going on? Everything is unlinked. Anxiety, stream goat. There we go. Feel free to lick the stream if you want to. I really like even numbers, so we're on an odd number right now. If you could help me out, that'd be great. We just need one like. Thank you. All of my links are messed up, but we're going to fix them for tomorrow's stream.
Okay, our body's an amazing mechanism. Our body knows what to do. It is...
Wait.
The way that the body works is incredible.
Golden kazoo? Let's go.
I love you.
Well, we're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Let's go, Shadow. Oh my God. 12 months. I know you've been here for longer than 12 months, but let's go with that golden kazoo. Shadow's been here since the beginning of my channel, which is really cool to see that there's some of y'all that have stuck around with me since the very beginning. But I really appreciate it. I love that y'all are sending Shadow kazoos in the chat. And Julie M, 16 months. I'm back.
I love you.
I hope we're not going to get sick of that, but I'm not sick of it yet. Thank you so much, Julie M. What will moringa do for my ADHD, Ashley? And what will moringa do for my autism or my new diagnosis? Any help with those? No? What? I mean, we do have a Young Living rep saying that camel's milk cures autism, which is... There's so much fuckery in that, honestly. It's just wild. Hi, Tori. Wendy, what is happening? Thank you. Welcome to Illyria.
Horatio Gold, headmaster.
Welcome.
So very pleased to meet you. So very
We need to gift memberships today.
Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Wendy?
I love you.
Thank you so much. Also, Ov says, I'm still autistic with ADHD after years of using Moringa. Yeah. Nobody tell Ashley, apparently.
Incredible. It was meant to heal itself. It was meant to work in homeostasis, but we have filled our bodies with toxins and preservatives and chemicals, and we're overloaded. What we need is for our body to have more of the natural plants that will help get our body back into homeostasis, okay? So that is a little bit about Moringa in a nutshell. What I really, really think that Moringa is spectacular
Thank
for,
you, Wendy.
what it's known for, and if you're going to go look, I would encourage you to go look up scientific journals, peer-reviewed articles, scholarly articles.
How come we looked them up and they've already debunked you a couple of times? Because you said the moringa plant has all of the amino acids that the body needs or produces, and that moringa only has 5 and there's actually 9. So that's fine that you're saying this, but you also said a bunch of misinformation. And are you saying you should go do the research for yourself to try to position yourself as the authority because you think, oh, you're totally free to go do this, but really people aren't going to go do that because they think, wow, she must really know what she's talking about because she wants us to go look for the information ourselves. It's twisty. I don't know what her intentions are. I just don't like her sales pitch. No scientific journal worth anything is going to say that autism can be cured, period. We need a detox. Just kidding. Yeah, somebody call Autumn Calabrese, you know? Yes, please go look those things up, people. Seriously.
What you're going to see time and time and time and time and time and time again is that moringa is known for helping the liver, okay? It is so liver friendly. And our livers are overloaded, you guys. We live in a constant state of toxicity. I'm talking from the moment we wake up until the moment we go to sleep. We have overloaded our bodies and our liver specifically. Our liver is
Overloaded them with what? Now, are some people sensitive to ingredients? Yes, I am. I'm sensitive to fragrances. I'm sensitive to ingredients in food. Not everything, a few things. Things that are supported by actual tests. And so to feel better, I avoid certain things. And I've got my inhaler with me all the time. I don't know. Let's see. Moringa might be good for your liver. Might. Let's see. Let's go to... Okay, this is from the NCBI NIH. Moringa oleifera is a tree native to India. Didn't she say it was in Nepal? Native to India, the leaves, seeds, barks, roots, sap, and flowers of which are consumed as a food and used in traditional medicine. Moringa is well tolerated and has not been linked to elevations in serum enzymes during therapy, but has recently been implicated in a case of acute anesteric hepatitis? Oh, what? When was this published? 2024. Anesteric hepatitis is a mild form of viral hepatitis that doesn't cause jaundice. Oh. What? Hers is from Nepal. Symptoms of anesteric hepatitis include abdominal discomfort, liver tenderness, anorexia, malaise, hepatomegaly, GI disturbance, and slight fever. Yes, she did say her moringa was grown in Nepal. Here's my link for this that was just published July 15th, 2024 on moringa. So that's wild. That's wild to me.
Is the workforce of the body, okay? It is in charge of detoxing everything that we come in. And you're going to hear people being like, you don't need to do a detox. You don't need all these vitamins. We eat food, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Our livers were not meant to detox out glycophosphates in the soil, environmental toxins, pesticides, endocrine disruptors in our shampoos, in our body lotions, in our oils, in fluoride in the water. Like, if you guys think about it, we are constantly pumping chemicals into our body, and that is what affects the liver. And so,
okay, but people are also living longer than they've ever lived at any time in history. And you're saying that there's this epidemic of things that are really dangerous for us. And yes, would we love to have a lower, I don't know, percentage of disease in people? Hell yeah. Most doctors would. Most nurses would. If not every doctor and nurse, everybody in healthcare would love to probably not be fighting as much disease as they already are. Sure. But also, like, what are the wins? You know what I mean? Oh my God, am I going to have to ban you? Fluoride in water is a good thing. And some people are sensitive to fluoride, so, like, I get that. But it's also, overall, it's good in your water. I have a question. Is this powder kidney friendly, though? Because I've got one that atrophied. Will that heal? KD. Oh, I'm going to ban Taraboo I'm just being careful.
and so our liver can't detoxify, but moringa is incredibly great at helping to support the liver. Here's another fact. A lot of people bring up weight loss with moringa. That's because it helps the liver. And guess what? You're not going to be able to lose weight. The body isn't going to drop fat if there's a ton of toxins trapped in your fat.
Do you understand how to lose weight? A registered dietitian's gonna have to rage in the comment section. I don't even know if I can address this. I'm gonna be too mad. Where's Brianna Jewel? Oh God. And again, we talked about this yesterday with Autumn Calabrese's liver detox shit. If your liver needs help, it needs that kind of help, you need to go to the hospital. And we talked about the questions you need to ask your doctor if you're in a position where your liver's not functioning. It's a big deal, and you can't treat it at home. You can't treat it with a multi-level marketing product. I can rage if you want. Go for it, Al. Oh my God. Paging Brianna Jewel and Kat Benson. Let me link Brianna Jewel. I don't know if I linked her as Lemon or Brianna. Hold on. And Kat. I will try Lemon if that doesn't work.
Because the liver is going to protect you, okay? And so the liver isn't going to process that fat if the liver knows that your fat has a bunch of toxins in it. It's not going to want to release those toxins back into your body, okay? So our liver is working overtime and needs the support of moringa to function. It is an incredibly liver protective, liver supportive supplement, and every single one of our livers need this, okay? And that's why you hear like
Al said, and stop telling people you have an answer to excess adipose tissue. Yep.
I'm hearing so many people I know that are not drinkers that are having liver issues. I don't know if you guys have heard of like fatty liver and other things going on. There's certain names for that, and I'm not a doctor, so I don't pretend to like say what the.
You just said all this stuff about how Morvita and Moringa help all these different things. Weight loss, bringing your body back to homeostasis, whatever the fuck that is. And that once you're in homeostasis, your body's not going to get sick. Or that your body can fight any kind of disease. Are you serious, Ashley? And yet now you're saying, but I'm not a doctor. You should have had more ethics at the beginning to not spout that because you're trying to sell a product to the people, to the distributors in your group. Oh, so you're not one. We weren't sure before. Oh. My 22-year-old daughter was just diagnosed with fatty liver disease by her doctor. She'll be treated by her doctor. Brandy Lee, love it. I'm sorry your daughter's struggling with that, but I'm glad that she's getting help, getting real help from, I don't know, a medical doctor. Good God. Yes, maybe that should be our next pyramid parody pyramid pop song. Moringa Mervita.
Conditions are, but it all really comes down from environmental toxins and toxicity, and we need to be putting good, wholesome foods and plants into our body. Okay, so I want to tell you a few stories. I would encourage you in this group. You can go up to the little search tab, type it, learn how to keyword search. So I would encourage you to search up Morvita. I would encourage you to search up Moringa. I would encourage you to search up hormones, menopause, premenopausal, liver enzymes. There are so many people, blood sugar. There are so many people that have shared stories, personal stories of what Morvita has done for them.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Guess what? There's huge restrictions on what you can claim a supplement can do on structure functions in the body. All of the things that she just listed are things that she cannot claim or associate with Morvita. Is there a detox from MLM toxicity? You know, that's a great question, Lisa. Maybe we should start a company and make that detox like 6 times market value and then get a bunch of people to join. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. We shouldn't do that. Oh, God. Wow. I'm relinking all of my cult stuff. Okay. We're relinked. We're happy now. Here's some frickin' bats. Oh, we're not going to do bats now? Okay. Yes, we are. I don't know why we're disconnecting. It's worth it, okay? We got bats.
They show before and after pictures. Like, I cannot begin to tell you the before and
Did you know that before and after pictures can get you sued by, I think it's the FTC? Because if you don't have a disclaimer on every single picture and say that this result is not typical, this product cannot, all that other good stuff, the disclaimer photos, can get you in big trouble. It can get your company in big trouble, but also you personally for posting it because you're not putting the disclaimer on it. It is a type of, what is it called? Robert Frund Law covers it on his Instagram. FRUEND. It's the E and the U are either swapped. But it's Robert Frund Law on Instagram. You can go and he talks about this type of stuff on his channel, on his Instagram account. I do take a natural supplement for my PCOS, but I worked with a RE for it, and we tried things that didn't work till we found what we did. It's definitely not one size fits all. Exactly, Katie. Oh, I don't fuck with my hormones. Every time I've tried something natural to balance my hormones, I become a raging psycho bitch. My hormones are fine. Savannah! Hero! How are you? How's Sparrow? Also, Sparrow, if you're watching, hello. Oh, Sparrow, we've got bats. Let's go. And we also got spiderweb, but it's a little bit hard to see right now. What was I going to do? Oh, I'm linking Savannah's channel. SAVANNAH.
After pictures of people's skin, their faces that they have shown, their hair growth that people are showing. I can't be on here long enough talking about moringa to tell you everyone's stories.
Hair growth. Guess what? Hair growth, structure, function of the body. Guess what you can't say? Moringa, your specific powder is making your hair grow. Oh, did you forget that, Ashley? Oh, you're just being a hater, DC. Why don't you follow the fucking rules of the FTC? Why doesn't somebody follow the rules? Oh, she can't see the screen, but she heard you. I hope you had a good day at school, Sparrow.
Share Mary Frisbee's brief story. Mary Frisbee actually joined to sell our products here at Lab because she did her research. She looked at our products. She saw how liver friendly they were, and she had really high liver enzymes.
You know what's really like liver friendly? Water, vegetables. We talked about it last night from the Mayo Clinic and talked about intelligent questions you can ask your doctor if you are experiencing liver issues. And all of the credible places that we were looking at were saying to talk to your doctor if you were experiencing liver issues, and questions to ask and questions that they needed to answer, and also what can and cannot help your liver. We talked about that yesterday. Because it's so hard. That's why, DC. Oh, God.
Okay, I want to say that she said her liver enzymes were like at 337. And she consistently, you guys are going to hear us talk a lot about the fitness bundle. That's combining our gut health product with our Morvita product. And her liver enzymes, when she went back to the doctor, were down like in the 20s, okay, after a certain amount of time.
Was she also eating better? Did that also impact her liver enzymes? Also, I'm sorry to like repeat myself, but you cannot make structure function claims about what Morvita has done in someone's body. One, that's anecdotal. We don't even know if that's impacted it. And two, you're not allowed to do that with a supplement. You're not. The Federal Trade Commission has something to say. And guess what? The FDA has something to say about you doing that. It has something to say about any supplement company doing that. And there's one thing to talk about an ingredient within your product and limiting it to what the studies that have been done on that specific ingredient. But that's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here. Was she also following her doctor's directions or possibly taking medications? Good question.
I have had some cholesterol issues that are hereditary for me.
Oh, fuck.
And I went to the doctor today after about 9 months of doubling down. I take 2 doses of Morvita a day, and my
12 grams at least of sugar a day coming from the Morvita stuff. How many grams? Here, we're being assholes. How many grams of sugar should you have in a day? Wow. Women should consume no more than 25 grams a day. So you're getting half your grams of sugar from Morvita? Holy guacamole. Are you going to tell people that? You're just going to tell them that drinking as much Morvita as possible is better for them? Is that what you're saying? Holy cow. Moringa is just a leaf vegetable. It's not a miracle cure-all. That's the thesis of my video. Thank you, Av. We can end the stream now. Oh my God.
LDL cholesterol levels dropped by 22 points. I did not cut out red meat. I did not cut out butter. I did not cut out whole eggs. You guys, I can tell you from personal experience what it has done for me.
That's anecdotal evidence. And you cannot link anecdotal evidence to things that you are trying to say the product does for everyone. It is not responsible. It's not scientific to do that. Now, anecdotal things can maybe interest scientists into doing more studies on something, but it's important to let people know that this is not proven. It's anecdotal. It's my own experience, and it may not be the same experience for you. And also, I'm not allowed to make structure function claims, but I continue to do it. Oh, she didn't say that. Sorry. You can't attribute it to your supplement. Oh, holy health claims, Batman. Yes. I get my sugar from chocolate. It's not good for me, but at least it's delicious. I mean, we love a, here's a question. I love a chocolate moment. I'm a dark chocolate fan. Let me know in the chat if you like chocolate. Do you like dark chocolate or milk chocolate? I am a huge dark chocolate fan. I can do milk chocolate if it's not Hershey's.
Marries all the time. I know my friend Kristen Stout was dealing with, she had a lot of like hair thinning or hair falling out. She didn't have a lot of hair growth. And I hear so many stories about what it has done for people's hair growth, nail growth, skin glowing. It just supports the whole body.
Is there biotin in this product? If there's not, fine. But you cannot say, when there's biotin in a product, you can talk about what biotin does for hair, skin, and nails, because there's studies that have been done on biotin. If there's not biotin in that product, okay, fine, set that aside. You can't make structure function claims about your supplement. Oh my God.
Body, okay? So,
for everything.
yeah, so I'm going to show you what, sometimes people are like, ew, like I don't like greens or whatever. You guys, it tastes amazing. I was very hesitant. Let's see if I can get this to, there's my water glass. Okay, so I was very hesitant to even try it because I have tried so many greens in the past.
You were hesitant? Was that before you got a bridge contract? Oh, maybe she didn't. Maybe she didn't get a bridge contract. Oh, sorry. Did Brandon Stevens get a bridge contract? Oh, what are you talking about, DC? Brandon would never take a bridge contract. Really? How come, I don't know. He has ranked up so fast in lab. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know for sure. I really don't. It's all my opinion. But there's lots of people taking bridge contracts who will never admit to it. And I'm wondering if Miss Ma'am, Ashley, had such a big team in her last company, and if you're listening, I'm doing air quotes, did she get a bridge contract to come over to Lab? I mean, if you know, let me know in the comments, but that's a question I have.
And they're disgusting. Okay, but Margarita.
I say that because there's so many people who are like, oh, I would have never have tried that, or I thought this was disgusting. And then all of a sudden when they get their fun little bridge contract, or they get, I don't know, people stacked underneath them at their new company, all of a sudden everything tastes magical and delicious and it cures everything. What? Can someone not be a hypocrite, please? Can some of the top leaders just stop bullshitting us and tell us the truth? I mean, I thought when I was reviewing the Beachbody Shakeology, the way that I saw top coaches drinking it and saying, oh my God, it's so delicious and blah, blah, blah. Maybe because they're adding so many other products to make it taste edible, I thought it was going to be creamy and delicious. I've had protein shakes when I was playing full-time. I drank them for like supplementing the amount of protein I needed to have, all that other good stuff. And I could make a shake with water and ice and it tasted good. There was nothing else in it. And when I did the taste test with the Snark crew on my channel the first year that I was streaming, I was surprised, very much so. And so if people are watching Ashley, who's in a different multi-level marketing company, and saying, oh my God, look how delicious it tastes, I don't believe anything anymore. Unless I taste it, I don't believe anything anymore. Truly, I do not.
It is not disgusting. It's like the one supplement out there that is the best thing for you, and it tastes freaking amazing. My 10-year-old's in the background. Harper, come over here.
Okay.
Oh, is this going to be a
So
kid?
I'm going to cut this.
Hell
I
no.
like to cut it because if I wasn't alive, I would totally screw it up. You can open it with your hands, but I'm super awkward. This is Harper. Harper, say hi.
There's a child on screen, so we will have to just listen together, okay?
Please don't be weird, Harper. That's like, no.
She held up a butter knife and she was like, hi. And Ashley was like, please don't be weird. I know some parents are not good humans to their kids, but that kind of stuff is pretty impactful, especially when your kid is young. I'm like, you're saying for her not to be weird? So freaking rude. Let them express themselves. What do I know? I don't have kids. All I know is my parents were decent human beings, and when we were figuring out life and figuring out how to be our own selves, my parents never said, can you stop being so weird? Ever. They never said it. Stay weird, friends. Hell yeah. And it's a kid, such a young kid. Like, let him be a kid. Nyando, late, I was asleep, but hello, all Melaleuca sucks. WTF, magic powders? Yes, it is a magical Moringa Morvita powder from Life Activated Brands, and all of the health claims have been made. That's the snark notes so far. Weird should be celebrated. Hell yeah. Kids are weird, ma'am. If you don't want them to be weird on your MLM stream, then don't have them on your MLM stream. Bing, bing, bing.
Harper, this morning when I asked you what you wanted to drink, I asked Harper if she wanted orange juice or if she wanted Morvita. What was your answer?
Morvita?
How come you choose Morvita?
I have a question for parents in the chat, ethical parents in the chat. If you have a child who is young, my assumption is sometimes that child wants attention from their parents. And if your kid is listening to you talk about something all the time, and they also maybe are limited on attention or needing more attention during a specific period of their life, is it possible that you are unintentionally coercing your kid to choose something that you've said has a lot of value, and it's not something your kid would choose if you had never done that? Do you understand what I'm asking? Melissa did. You're brainwashed a child, you absolute twat waffle. Chicken nugget I need to make a chicken nugget emote. Does that make sense? And I'll give you an example. As a child of, I am rather impressionable, and my dad, ex-Cal, was very careful, and he's still very careful about sharing his opinion about stuff when I ask him for it, because I would choose everything that he wants to do every time. What he does is he asks more questions, and so I have more time to think about what I really want, and he doesn't really give his preference when it's something I'm looking to see if I want to do, because he knows my personality and some of the things that I'm sensitive to. 1000%. My non-athletic son all of a sudden wants to play football because my other athletic son plays and I coach the team. Yeah. We love Excal and Mom of DC. They are self-aware and supportive humans. They are. Yeah, my mom and my dad are... there's some things that happened recently that I've talked to the members about, but the way that my mom and my dad advocated for me was next level. Like, they've always done that, but in the situation that I was just in was wild, and my parents rode hard for me. So they're really incredible humans. They're not perfect, but I can at least talk from my experience of being a kid who had parents who gave a shit about us and were decent humans and sacrificed for us and did their best, you know? And I know not everybody has parents like that, but what I would love to do is talk about the wins that I've had or that my parents have had, because I know some of y'all are maybe in a position where you're a parent of kids, and also my mom's situation coming from an alcoholic home, abusive home, and how healthy she is and how she kind of stopped that cycle with the help of my dad too. It's encouraging. It's like, it's exciting for me to share that, because it shows me that it's possible for people to stop the cycle of abuse and stuff, either with therapy or with choice or whatever. So, I don't know. They're good humans. What'd you get, crazy floop lady? Yeah, it's in the live section. You should be able to see it as a member. It's available to all members. I didn't go into a lot of detail, but there's enough detail to know what happened. Yes, she brings me snacks and my meds. Yep, that's amazing. That's really cool, Katie. That's so cool. The kid is still on screen.
Ita over orange juice. Because I give her the option. She can have either or.
Because it tastes better.
You do think it tastes better? Or is it just because it makes you... Show them how long your hair is. It has made her hair grow like crazy. Come here. I can't see you on camera.
Well, that's because you're in the middle of it.
Did her hair really grow faster? Or do you think her hair grew faster? Did you actually test the speed of her hair growth before she drank moringa, and then you actually know for sure that her hair is growing faster because of moringa? That's amazing, Sam.
Look at this. It's so stinking long. So this is on Morbida.
Oh, it's so chunky at the bottom. It's not fully saturated. It's not fully mixing with the liquid. There's chunks at the bottom.
Put it in 12 ounces of water. You have to stir it really
Sorry, the kid's still on screen.
good because it is a whole plant. There's like very tiny ground up leaves and stuff like that. They disintegrate pretty well.
Pretty well. That's gonna be the texture nightmare of a lifetime.
There's a small amount of natural cane sugar in there. That's for a reason. That's so your body and cells can actually absorb the nutrients.
Yay.
So you need that small amount of sugar
I'm
for
so
your body
glad,
to
Tori.
actually absorb it. But it's a very, very small amount. All right. So Harps, I want you to tell everybody what you think Morbida tastes like. We love it. This will be my second one today. Can you describe what it tastes like?
It tastes chunky.
It tastes like... It's like sour but also sweet at the same time.
It's like sour but also sweet at the same time. Oh, God. I'd rather have a Sour Patch Kid if I'm going to be eating 6 grams of sugar.
Same time.
Like sweet and sour, like
Sweet and sour.
But
like it's not a bad sweet and sour.
no,
it's
it's a good sweet and sour.
Yeah,
like
it's like a
candy
good-
almost. Huh?
Yeah.
Here. I would show you if she goes off screen.
Like, what are the sweet and sour? Like sweet tarts. It tastes like sweet tarts to me.
It tastes like sweet tarts, Ashley.
Does it taste like
Like
orange
sweet
or
tarts?
pineapple
How are you
or
my
mango?
mom?
You just said it tasted like sweet. Okay.
What do you want, Mom, when you like sweet tarts?
Okay, so we love the taste of it. It does have like a...
How many grams of sugar is in a SPK? What does SPK mean? Sour Patch Kids. Oh, let me look. Sorry. I'm gonna get it. Sour Patch Kids sugar grams. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's big. Oh, there's a lot. Never mind. It's your total sugar serving for the day, 25 grams. Yeah. Don't worry about what I just said. You You'd have to drink 4 more Vitas to have 1 Sour Patch Kid serving. So, rip. You're good. I put it together. Okay, I think she's off screen. We'll go back to this one.
A tropical, some people describe it as like a green tea taste with like tropical fruity hints. I taste mango or citrus.
What?
Really, really mild, very
25 in 1 serving. So a lot. It's a lot. 15 milligrams of salt, 0 fat, 0 protein, just 29 total carbohydrates, 25 grams are from sugar. And that's for 9 pieces, 32 grams. Yeah, they're worth it for sure. I will still take a Sour Patch Kid for sure. Hi, Deanna. Here's the snark notes, okay? This is Ashley. I forgot her name. This is Ashley, and she is in Life Activated Brands. She is a top leader in the company. She has made every health claim that she's made a chunk of health claims about what Morvita, one of their products, can do. She, in my opinion, inaccurately said that Morvita contained the essential amino acids that the body needs, and it does not contain all of them. And she said it did. And then she talked about the health claims. She just used her kid to convince us that it's going to help your hair grow. And we're only halfway through. So this was a training to other Life Activated brand independent contractors. And the amount of misinformation is wild. And the thing is, she's saying this, and other reps are going to take the information and go tell their customers or go tell more of their team. And it's been a cluster. It's been a huge cluster. So, oh, thank you so much, Tulips Flowers. That's so kind. Good question, Eclectic Mima. Why would the taste change? The world wonders. We certainly do.
very, very delicious. Okay. Another question I get asked very commonly is, I talked about all the banging nutrients that are in Moringa oleifera. These are natural packs. You're going to see ingredient list, very simple, very simple.
Organic cane sugar is ingredient number 1. Here, let me unlock this. Organic cane sugar is ingredient number 1. If you don't know about nutrition labels, normally the first ingredient is what's most in the product. So if water is the first ingredient, most of the percentage of water is the biggest percentage of liquid in that whatever, or in that product. Same thing with powdered ingredients. But this one's organic cane sugar is number 1. Wow. I'm surprised. Rip. Hi, Lanya. Have a good lurk. Ingredient list. Very simple, very mindful, very demure. Yep.
Simple stuff. Organic cane sugar. Okay. Natural flavorings, which is the fruit essences.
Why don't you actually list the natural flavoring so we know what kind of fruit essences are in the product? No? What?
Citric acid, pectin, which is a natural form to keep it all together. And then we have our moringa, and then we have a little bit of stevia extract, which is a natural plant-based sweetener. Okay, so there's no chemical.
So the cane sugar is cutting out the awful aftertaste of stevia. Okay.
Nothing else. But a lot of times people go and look here, like they would get
live chat and replay crew. If you've made it this far, here's what I want to know. What piece of candy would you choose over drinking the Morvita drink from Life Activated Brands? I'll go first. I would rather eat Nerds gummy clusters than drink the Morvita powder. I would rather eat, they're called Sour Patch Bits. They're like Sour Patch Kids, but they're just the heads of them. and they're delicious. I would rather eat that than drink the Morvita powder. What else? I'd rather eat a truffle. One truffle. It's kind of like it has like hazelnut and kind of a creamy center, and it has chocolate. I'd rather eat one of those than drink the Morvita powder. I'd prefer to eat straight up dry moringa powder. I love that off.
They'd go to their multivitamin at like Walgreens, and it like lists 8,000% of vitamin D or vitamin C, which by the way, your body's not processing those. You can go to Walgreens all you want, and you might see a little bit of yellow in your pee. That's the B vitamins that you're peeing out. But those are chemicals. Your body's not absorbing them. A plant-based source.
No, your body takes what it needs, and normally it will put the excess that it doesn't need, and you're going to pee it out. Some of the things that you are taking too much of get stored in your fat. So you end up having a situation when you lose weight, this can happen sometimes, which I think they're the fat soluble vitamins, where you end up getting too much in your system as you're releasing your fat, because that's where the excess whatever vitamins are stored. I'm not trying to scare anybody. It is not something to play with to just say, oh, I need this or I need that. Go get a blood test from your PCP. Talk to them about what you may need, because if you don't need it, don't take it. That's my soapbox. You could think you need a bunch of stuff, but what does your blood work actually say? What do the blood tests actually say? Honestly. Do you think she knows she is made of chemicals? You know, I think someone maybe forgot to tell her. Ugh, sorry, Ashley. I think that's in Biology 101, but what do I know?
That is shade dried is highly bioavailable, so you're actually going to absorb this. This is why people see so many changes with this.
Your body will not absorb something that it doesn't like. There are some more effective ways to take like medication than there's different ways to absorb medication. Some are more effective than others, and some are just better for that specific type of medication, but you're talking about supplements here. And she's saying without a doubt that your body's going to absorb every single thing from that packet. And I'm just wondering, like, are we sure? Really? Are we sure? I do too, Julie. Stevia has the worst aftertaste, in my opinion. Chelsea said, yes, we're all chemicals, man. Off topic. Anyone else have texture issues with microfiber clothes? Me? Yes. Yep. Yes. Also, carpet. Touching it with your fingers like this. Feeling the little extra. Not my favorite.
And not when they're taking like their Walgreens multivitamins, okay? This is why people come in and they're like, wow. People ask me all the time, they're like, well, how come there's nothing on the back? That's because this is a whole food. It is a whole plant, true.
No, it's a process. It's process. It's powder. Literally the definition of it, process. You're not taking the plant and you're not gnawing on it. So it has to be processed to be made into a powder to put in your drink. Do you not understand this? Like, where are the food scientists in the building? Because literally that product is processed. You've got sugar in it. You've got moringa in it. You've got pectin in it. You've got citric acid in it. You've got cane sugar in it. It's processed. Am I losing my mind for no reason over here? Jeans are sensory nightmare for me. It's been over a year since I've worn them. I love that. If you want whole unprocessed moringa, grow it yourself and eat the leaves fresh off the tree. Hell yeah. Cotton is my best texture that I found that I can wear. Not all kind of like sporty fabrics work for me. Mostly cotton is pretty safe for me. Comfort Colors t-shirts are the best t-shirts that don't give me any sensory issues. Jeans. I haven't worn jeans in so long. I wonder if that's why. Oh, Shakeology is processed too. Yes. My ADHD meds and my birth control, I can down just fine. But when I have to take any medication, I have to take it with pudding or applesauce. That, exactly. And, well, I can't tell that story. Over a decade for me, no jeans for me. I love knowing that, well, I mean, I'm sad there's people with sensory issues. It is nice to feel like I'm not alone and not crazy for having sensory issues. You know what I mean? Tights are my sensory nightmare. Like pantyhose is my sensory nightmare. Tights, if it's the right material, I love it. I love a wide leg. North Face makes a wide leg pant that I think is discontinued. It's not like a true wide leg, but it is in kind of a stretchy material that's thicker, and it's the best for me.
Organic whole plant. It's for the same reason why you go to the store and there's not a label smacked on a banana that tells you how much potassium it has, or you know how much B2 is in a banana, because every plant is a tiny bit different. And no one in with a good conscience could tell you exactly how much potassium is in that one banana, because it could have a tiny bit more than the banana next to it, okay? So that is why. But you actually can see how many grams of moringa are in each packet. You can do your research and you can see how many vitamins you're getting on average. Same thing if you go and get a head of lettuce at the store. Real whole food shouldn't come with packaging, because
your product comes with packaging, so is it not a real whole food even though you just said it was a whole food? Ashley, are you even listening to yourself right now? Didn't she say, like, this is a whole food, but real whole foods shouldn't come with packaging? I'm trying to control my cursey words a little bit. What? Lettuce does come in packaging. You are correct, Lindsay. Does she hear herself? If I don't wear jeans, I get anxious and feel like I did nothing all day. I wish I wasn't this way, but jeans do suck. Lisa's like, you're holding the packaging. Oh. Yes, microfiber and Sherpa. I wear jeggings. Yep, I do have one pair of stretchy, like, jean material, but it's not a true jean material, so I count it as more as leggings, but it kind of looks like jeans. But that's the only pair I have,
because it is an actual whole plant. Okay, most people aren't used to consuming whole plants as a form of vitamins. This is incredible.
Hi, Cal.
Let's see, any other questions? I don't think I can see comments, but we will go through. We're gonna do
Can somebody, for the love of God, send a tutorial to all the people in MLM to be able to look at their comments when they're live? Or are they not getting any comments as they're live? Is that why they can't see the comments? Because you can absolutely see the comments on Facebook when you are live. Why am I getting so frustrated about this? How are you going to train other people to be successful in your failing, unethical, multi-level marketing business if you don't understand technology? I don't understand. I don't understand.
a quick giveaway at the end of this, so stay on. I want to see everybody that's on it, and we'll do a giveaway. I'm trying to think of any other common questions. Yeah, we'll talk about the Lavaldi cards here.
Morning.
But what I'm going to say to you is that you guys really, really need to make sure that you have opted in to our text message alerts. I'm going to find it for you. Okay? And we just did a special today. Now, if you haven't opted into text message alerts, I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this, but I would jump on and grab our products right now. A text message.
I don't know if I'm even allowed to do this, but I'm going to do it because why? Huh? I like to go to the fabric store to buy my fabric. I will run my hands. Yes, down the fabrics, because even in one type, such as fleece, some can feel bad for me. Yep, I go like this in the store. Just a little bit of a touch, because I get a gag when I touch the wrong thing.
We send out these alerts only to people that really sign up for the text messages. They don't come out in email, and they're oftentimes not even up on the website updates. So we sent out a killer deal today. So I'm going to tell you how to sign up for text message alerts if I can find it on my phone, which I should have been prepared for. but here I am, Ashley South. Okay, so you're going to want to subscribe the word promo, okay? And somebody wants to put this in the comments, please feel free to do that too. Text the word promo, P-R-O-M-O, to the phone number, area code 860-310.
This is a texting service number. You are not going to be able to rage text this number. It is basically a mass texting number. So make good decisions. Don't be a lint licker, okay? Oh, I don't know what lint licker means. You kind of get the feeling of what it means from the way I say it, okay? Don't be a chicken nugget. Okay? Just don't do it. Do not touch the poop. This is not her number. This is a mass texting number. We used to use a similar one in Young Living.
1910. Okay, so you definitely want to opt in because you're going to be getting tons of specials, tons of deals. The other day we did a BOGO deal on Morvita. We had more sales than I think I've ever seen in my life. It was crazy. People jump on this. Sounds like a savings of like $40, okay? So, incredible product. Every single person should be consuming this. It's wonderful. I'm not a medical doctor.
Katie.
If you guys have medical questions.
Katie, we have these. We have hold on, I'm putting them on. What is this one? I have it, but wait, there's more. Hold on. We're doing it right now. We're taking a squirrel trail. Hold on. Where's my gifts? Squirrel. Here we go. Squirrel. We're doing this right meow. I have all of the Orbit. Who are you calling Cootie Queen, you lint licker? That's why other than we've loved lint rollers. Those are the little membership things for the entire time. And then we were like, oh yeah. Oh shit. The lint licker. Road. Spelled it wrong. Road Central. We're loading it up. We gotta do it. Okay, Sam. Please work. Okay. Here's a file. We're going with audio. Just give me a second. Do you do this often, DC? Yes. Orbit. Please. Got one. And we're going to go with the next one. Choose file. Who are you calling Cootie Queen, you lint licker? Okay, where is it? I'm looking for it. Hold on. Let me sort it by... Oh, it is sorted by date. I have a lot of sound bites that are kind of messed up right now because I was trying to fix my Stream Deck. And so they're not on my Stream Deck right now, but I'm putting them on my Rodecaster. So Supreme, this is The Office. Raise your hand if you want to get rich. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. What? Like it's hard? We're so close. X-Files, Dora. Where is it? Avon. Choose your character. I know it's in here, so just give me Biscuit Eating Bulldog. So, September 19th.
I think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head.
Stinky McStink Face. Here. Stinky McStink Face. We found it. We found it. September 19th is when we did it. Whoa, it's been a while. Stinky McStink Face link. You think I wouldn't find out? Here we go. Talk amongst yourselves. Sorry about this. I'm not going to be able to focus if I don't do it now. So, sorry. Welcome to my brain. This is probably why your channel's not growing. Good point. What the French toast? And choose file. Audio, September 19th. What the French toast? Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Let's go. All right, exit out. Exit transfer mode.
Are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Stinky McStink face. Think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
No, you didn't kill my channel. You did not. You're incredible for keeping it alive, so. Sorry for the noise. That was my mistake. All right, here we go. We're back.
Questions, I always encourage people to go and ask your doctor. Okay, if you have questions, I get a lot of times people like, I'm taking this prescription, I have this issue. I can't answer those. I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to be. I do really know the product.
Yeah, you kind of are pretending to be, because you're telling people that the Moringa, the Morvita product that you're selling can help with so many different medical issues. Prescribing a supplement, which is what you're doing, in my opinion, is pretending to be a doctor, in my opinion. You have no guardrails for the information that you are presenting to people. It's the Wild West out here. Medical claims galore, literally.
I believe in the product, but I'm always going to tell you, if you have that type of question, I wouldn't even ask it here in the group. I would go to your doctor. Only your.
No, you're literally telling people, go look up all these different things that this product has helped them with, medical things. You're telling them to go to the group to look for those and see how this product has helped them. And now you're backtracking and saying, go talk to your doctor? Oh my God, Ashley.
Your doctor knows you and your medications and your body chemistry and everything else. And so just like any other new supplement that you take, if you have specific questions to you, go and ask your physician. All right, we're going to run through the other products.
You know what the Mayo Clinic and other reputable places and even doctors will tell you? They really need to know what supplements. Obviously, they know your prescriptions you're taking, but they need to know what supplements and like your vitamins that you're also taking and other supplements or whatever, because sometimes the supplements do not mix well with the prescriptions. Is Miss Ma'am Ashley going to know that? No, your medical doctor's going to know that. Or your nurse practitioner or your physician's assistant is going to know that. And it's important to not hide it, because the more information, if you even have the opportunity to have a PCP or go see the doctor at all, because I know healthcare is not accessible for everybody, them knowing everything that you're taking is how you can advocate for your health. Oh, rage.
Lines really, really fast, and then we're going to give away an entire bag of Morvita to someone. I know. Do you want to pick? Well, I can't see comments, or else I'd have you pick the winner, but I'll have you pick the winner after we get off, okay? Okay, so Morvita is our one complete product line. That is what I talked about today. It's what brought me to this company. Oh, let me tell you a few other things that people always say that Morvita does for them. One, it's going to take a minute to get in your system.
Oh my God, she's left the drink in her cup and it's sticking to the sides. Nope. No.
System, okay? Don't drink Morvita and expect 5 inches of hair growth the next day. Give it time. I would say at least
give it time. She's making claims that this product is going to help your hair grow. You have to give it time, though. I keep repeating myself. Ugh.
I can get my customers to commit to Morbida for 3 months. They have never stopped taking it. I've never had anybody commit to taking it every single day for 3 months and not continue taking it. It is that good.
Not continue taking it. It's that good. Okay.
I have had people try it for 2 weeks and they're like, yeah, no, it's not my thing. They haven't even seen the magic kicking in. They haven't given it the time that they
Yes. Charlene helped. Charlene sent me Audere. Audere is the company she came from. I'll put it in the chat.
need. Allow your body to process it. Allow your liver to start working through those toxins. Allow it to get into
your liver's already going to be working through those things, and if your liver cannot do that, you have a serious medical problem. And guess who can help you with that? A medical doctor. Sometimes, depending on, from what I've read on the Mayo Clinic and what I've read on other reputable online places, and specifically when we link the Mayo Clinic, is that yes, there's sometimes your diet can assist with your liver, but you need to have that conversation and that close monitoring from a doctor, because fucking with your liver is not something that is advisable. Is that where she learned the audacity? Probably.
cells and for your cells to get healthier. I promise you it's going to make you feel better, but you have to give it adequate time.
What am I going to say? What is this one?
Think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
What the French toast?
You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
Who are you calling?
Are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
She just said it's gonna make you feel better. You know what I wouldn't give to feel better physically? I would give a lot. I would. And her making that claim that this product's gonna make you feel better. Audacious. Fraudacious. It's the Audere city for me.
Your body's not Amazon Prime, okay? So I will say that usually in the first month, people do notice increases in energy. A lot of times they will see dark circles going away.
I'm not a doctor, but I promise it'll make you feel better. Lindsay, you win. You win the comment.
They'll see improvements in their skin. They'll see maybe their nails growing faster, but really what they're seeing is that increase in energy because their body's finally getting some nutrients.
Structure functions. Your body's going to be more energetic because you're taking moringa. How can you make that claim?
In months 2 and months 3, I get a lot of comments from customers on help in their hormones, like with PMS, with menstrual periods, with sleep, with energy, and that is when the weight loss starts to happen because
she's named weight loss, she's named PMS, I think she talked about PCOS. No, maybe it was just your menstrual cycle. She's talking about weight loss. Structure, functions of the body. Does she not understand how the FDA and the FTC work and the restrictions that should be on people in lab from saying stuff like this? Oh wait, I think lab has the worst idea. Does lab even have the contracts available for you to look at about what they are and are not allowed to say? Ma'am, the FDA is calling. Yes. I need to get my Lego phone out. I have more room on my desk now because I instead of having L-shaped, I had them all the way across so I can have XCal back streaming with me. So I'm trying to move my shit around.
your liver's working better, okay? So I really would suggest to you, if you're going to try Morbida, commit to 3 months of it, okay? Don't treat your body like Amazon Prime. We've been jacking up our body with toxins. For me, it's been 39 years, okay? I am.
How much is this? $100? How much is Morbida from Lab? Reactivate your life. Oh, someone's selling Morvita on Etsy. I'm sure that doesn't violate Etsy's terms of service. Okay. Reactivate your life with the worst drop shadow of all time. Oh, wait, it doesn't say that. Hold on. Morvita. Oh, the ultimate customer experience pack is $499. Where's the Moringa? Where's the Morvita stuff? Shop by Solutions. Who made this website? Livology Morvita. This is the worst website. $100? So they want you to try it for 3 months. How many servings are in it? 30 servings for one person. So if you buy the 3-pack as a smart save, which I'm guessing is recurring, that's $243 over 3 months. But if you have a family, that's double. If you have more than 2 people in your household, it gets expensive fast. And she's taking 2 packets a day. So she's spending $180 a month on herself for this Moringa stuff. Morvita. And don't worry, we are gonna watch one more video, like a 30-second clip of the founder of Lab.
I'm not going to get rid of toxins in my body in 2 weeks, but the stuff is wonderful. We have 2 other product lines really fast. We also, hey, I'm on a live.
I'm gonna do a live in the middle of the house and disrupt my entire family, but when I'm on a live, I'm gonna tell people you cannot come into the main part of the house. So please be quiet. Don't you have an office? Good night, Wendy.
We have 2 other product lines. One is our Livology line. And so if you hear us talking about the fitness bundle, that is combining our Livology.
Her husband doesn't give a shit. He's gonna finish his conversation. Good for you, dude.
Livology gut health line with Morvita. The 2 work so well together, and people use it for health reasons. They use it for weight loss. It's incredible. So Livology actually has 4 products.
You're making more structure function claims about supplements that you cannot make, Ashley.
Cover each one of those individually.
Oh, but you shouldn't even have this video. If you didn't have it, then you wouldn't know that I'm making all these claims. No. You're breaking the rules whether it is easy to access by the public or it's not. You communicating this out loud to somebody else is the freaking deal breaker, Miss Ma'am.
Usually on a Thursday as well. I could nerd out on product stuff with you guys like for hours. Like, don't.
Does nerding out mean sharing misinformation and us being all excited about the unethical and misinformed health claims that you're making? Is that the nerding out that we're talking about, Ashley? I'm angry because you're using misinformation to make money. You're using misinformation to confuse people, and then you're going to make money off of them. It is absolute fuckery. And it's not just that. It's not just you're confusing people to make money. You're getting people to buy into the idea that there's a magical supplement that's going to make them better, and it might put them in a financially precarious position because they're giving up a chunk of their income to try this magic pill if they're desperate. This magic product if they're desperate for help, which there's a lot of people with chronic illness and chronic pain that are desperate for answers. And you could, one, put them in a financially precarious spot, and you could put them in a physically precarious spot. So, this makes me feel a lot of big feelings. It's frustrating to listen to this.
Don't get me cornered talking about Moringa, okay? But we have our whole Livology product line. That's our gut health line. And it works so well in partnership with Morvita that if you battle with the inability to lose weight, if you're bloated, if you're distended, if you're not using the bathroom every single day, if you're not regular, if you have
structure function, guess what? If you are thinking that you're having digestion / elimination issues and you haven't talked to your doctor, you're really scared to talk to your doctor, go bring a battle buddy with you. Your intestines are not something to fuck around with. Putting off discomfort and not having answers is not something to play around with. I'm not saying that you're playing around if you're scared to go to the doctor. Time is a tool and a helpful tool in potentially diagnosing something that where speed is required. Yeah, IBS, IBD, colon cancer, lots of different things. For me, my endo was impacting my intestines. But we went through the other things and ruled out stuff, thankfully. But please don't think that something from an MLM is going to fix you at the expense or in lieu of going to a medical doctor. Please.
Food aversions. If your energy is low, if you have brain fog, you guys, you need to get the gut healthy. The gut is the second brain of the body, and our lavology system is incredible. So for over a year now, have taken our fitness bundle because it includes Morvita in it. And
yes,
the gut health
Melissa.
component with the Morvita together, chef's kiss, amazing. And then we have our liver
Expensive as hell as well. But yeah, I think you forgot to mention that. Okay.
Canna line, which also has 4 CBD products. 2 of them are completely THC free. One does have it's full spectrum.
Okay, let me ask you this. What was that company where somebody lost their ability to join? Oh, was it? It wasn't Modere. It was whatever company Brandon Stevens came from, and they made fun of this couple because they were drinking the products thinking that there was no THC in there, and he was drinking it daily. He goes and gets a blood test, or not a blood test, he goes and does a drug test because he wants to join the volunteer fire department in his town, and he's been working towards it for a long time. He fails the drug test. It permanently ruins his chances to join the fire department. And when they're looking through their supplements, they send off the supplement from the company. Who was it? Q Sciences, y'all. Q Sciences, Brandon Stevens. And the people in Q Sciences went after them like sharks. And it's like, your company fucked up. In my opinion, when THC magically shows up in a product that it shouldn't be in, that kids end up taking, hell no. So you're telling me you have multiple products in this company. Some have THC and some don't. You're saying that there's no cross-contamination. Maybe, hopefully, you're having those produced in different facilities, so there's never a chance that the THC is going to end up in products that should be THC-free. The track record with MLMs isn't good, and so I don't know. I would be super careful. If you're in the military, if you're in a first responder position, if you are anywhere near something where a drug test can ruin your career, I honestly wouldn't take any multi-level marketing products. I wouldn't. The product had over 3 milligrams of THC in it. The husband takes 2.5 OB on purpose.
It has the legal amount. All 50 states, CBD is legal, okay, due to the Farm Act. And our CBD oil is incredible, and we have a CBD balm that you may have noticed just went out of stock because it's such a hot seller, we literally can't keep it in stock enough. Like, all of our products are wonderful. All of them work incredibly. They all work to reactivate the body and get it in that state of homeostasis. Get our bodies back to the way that they were meant to function and run so that they can heal themselves. All of our products are completely natural. None of them have preservatives or fillers. None of them have genetically modified ingredients. They're all GMO free.
Yep.
All of them come from an NSF certified facility, which is the highest safety rating, the highest form of safety that you can get in any facility, okay? Because the FDA does not regulate supplements? I get this question asked a lot too. Why is this not FDA approved? That's because the FDA doesn't regulate supplements.
The FDA regulates both finished dietary supplement products and dietary ingredients. Ashley? That comes straight from the Food and Drug Administration website. Oh my God. I'm literally Googling stuff as she's saying it, and it's so wrong. You can't make this up. The FDA regulates both finished dietary supplement products and dietary ingredients. Am I misunderstanding this? It says food and then dietary supplements. Do we need like a breathing break? Because like I'm worked up. I wonder if soldiers lost their jobs because of Q Sciences. They could have. I'll link this for you, Ashley, just in case you find this video. Because you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
They regulate literally food and drug. And
just specifically, if you want something to reference, it's under the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act of 1994. But go off, Ashley, how it's not regulated. They don't approve them, but it is regulated. It's regulated because it cannot be the Wild West out there. What's in the product has to be what is shown on the label. That part is the big issue. That's why Modere, I don't know if it was from the FTC, but they had to change how their ingredients were listed on the back of their shampoo bottle, and it was a whole thing. They do regulate it.
this is not a drug. This is a plant. Okay, so there's a lot of companies will say, oh, we're third party tested, but they don't tell you what that third party is. We have the highest safety rating and are NSF certified. If you're familiar with supplements, you know how important and expensive that is, and most companies will not pay to have their products tested, and ours are produced in an NSF certified facility.
Are they NSF certified, or they just produced in an NS certified facility? What does that even mean? NS certified food? NSF, food and beverage certification. Okay. Demonstrate your commitment to food safety, animal wellness, and best practice with certification. So what does it mean? It's not a governmental agency. It's .com. Oh, no, it's .org. I'm wrong. But it's not .gov. I will. Food and beverage certification. I'll link this for y'all. I'm trying to link as I go. So if you are on the replay crew, make sure you have live chat open so you can see the links coming in. She just finished claiming her Morvita stuff is a food and a drug. Yes, Nyando. Can you imagine how much MLM would change that as soon as one rep claims it's a medication drug, it would automatically be classed as such and need to be evaluated? Yep. It would slow them down.
So last but not least, we're going to do a giveaway. One of you that is on with me today is going to win this bag of Morvita. So if you are on live, and I can see who's commenting on live, I'm going to have to go back in later because I cannot read your comments. I'm sorry. And if you have questions, please pop them in here. Some of the admins in the group, we will answer the questions if we can. Again, we're not medical doctors, so we cannot answer any medical questions.
I can't answer any medical questions, but I sure can point you to anecdotal evidence that we're not going to be careful of in our Facebook group. I am changing the view because a child is on the screen.
But if you have questions...
Now the child is off the screen. I'm doing the best I can, okay?
Oh, how much to take? I take 2 of these a day now.
Boy, 12 grams of sugar, that's sure fun. Half your daily serving of sugar in your Morvita. Okay, your unprocessed whole food, even though it's in a package. Do we know what processed means?
Some people take 1. Harper drinks 1 a day.
That's because I'm a kid.
Yeah, you're a kid. But I started with 1 a day, saw great results, and then I did my research, wanted to work on
She has another bag open. This one's sealed.
my health, my cholesterol levels, and I bumped up to 2, and I love it. And so it's a plant. It would be like asking me how much spinach you can have in a day. It's kind of up to you, okay?
It's not kind of like a plant. Yeah, moringa is a plant, but that packet has lots of sugar in it. So is it a plant or is it a powdered, processed version of the moringa plant with a shit ton of sugar with it? And stevia. And all the other stuff that you said. Citric acid, pectin, whatever else. Just eat the plant itself, honestly.
So, I want you to put the word miracle tree. If you're on live right now,
I want you to put the word miracle tree. God. What? We're going to have to submit this to the FDA.
type the word in miracle tree. And in about 10 minutes, I'm going to announce in this group, I'll make a post and I will announce the winner of someone that is winning a free full bag of Morvita from us at Lab, okay? Thanks for jumping on with me. I hope that this was useful. I hope that it was informational. I hope that you can see my passion for this product. Like, it has truly changed my life. I could tell you how it's changed my husband's life.
Has it changed your lives financially, or has it changed your lives, quote unquote, physically? You're just saying that your hair is growing and that it helped you. You can't make those claims. You're certainly making a lot of money off of it.
It's changed his hemoglobin levels, which is crazy.
You can't say that! Oh, I didn't mean to yell. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a breather.
He used to have to go and get blood draws and get his blood dumped because it was so thick. There was nothing the doctor could do for him, and he no longer has to go and do
blood thinners? Blood thinners are a thing, right? If your blood's too thick, would you not be on blood thinners? Are there any nurses in the chat? If your blood's too thick, I'll just Google it. If your blood is too thick, can you take blood thinners? Let's go to the Mayo Clinic. Cleveland Clinic, that works too. No? Thick blood is hypercoagulability. That's what it's called. Anticoagulation therapy. Yeah, it sounds like a blood disorder that he needs to see a specialist for. Hi, hello, a person who owns a business in natural medicines. You cannot make these claims. Please shut up. Yes, blood thinners are for high blood pressure and heart conditions. I'm on blood thinners to prevent another stroke. I'm glad that you are preserving and promoting your physical health with the help of a medical doctor. Holy shit. She just said that the moringa product helped her husband's blood not be thick anymore.
do that. There's just so many things that has changed in our family dynamics for us. Hair growth, skin changes, everything. It's just the most nutrient-dense plant in the world. Very simple, okay? Everybody should be taking it. So if you want to get entered into the giveaway, drop the word miracle tree, okay? Miracle tree, 2 words, 1 word. I don't care. I'm not going to judge you, okay? I'm not the grammar police.
Thank you.
And then I will pick a winner. And
again, if you're on the replay crew and you don't have the live chat pulled up, it is kind of a resource because you get to see what everyone's saying, but you're also going to be able to see the links that we're linking throughout the live. Charlene just linked a web page from medlineplus.gov on blood thinners. So it's a reputable primary source. I think it's close to a primary source because it's the .gov, but don't quote me on that.
And thank you for staying on with me. If you asked me questions and I didn't answer,
let me link Eloise too in the chat. Cal said, I'm pretty sure Eloise has a great live about blood thinners. Love it.
It's because I can't see the comments, but I promise I will go through and answer what I can.
Okay, it could be the most nutrient dense, but 3 to 6 grams per day is not a lot of it. Yes, Ov. Imagine thinking 3 to 6 grams of spinach is enough to change your entire life. It is wild. It's so wild. And while the sugar does not take away those nutrients, it does its own damage. Yep.
And legally, if it's a doctor type question, I can't answer it and I won't. But thank you for being on with me. I look forward to next Thursday. We're going to pick a totally different product and I will nerd out with you then. Bye, guys.
Well, I think this calls for Dora. Do we think it calls for Dora? Because I do.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
Where's my bats? God dang it. Everything got unlinked. We're going to do the bats right now. Something is up with this. My bats are all unlinked. Now we got it. Frickin' bats. Welcome. Welcome. We did it. We made it through day 4 of 31 streams in 31 days. I'm calling it Streams and Screams 2024. Or Screams and Streams. One of those. You can see it on the thumbnail. We've covered Bomb Party, which is surprise jewelry reveals. We've covered Body 2 days in a row. And now we've covered life activated brands. And honestly, I didn't think that was going to be that wild. But the claims were claiming. And I was surprised. I was surprised by the amount of misinformation. And again, this can happen in any multi-level marketing company. The health and wellness multi-level marketing space is absolutely wild. And with Body going from MLM model to affiliate, there's a bunch of people from Lab going after body coaches who are wanting to stay in the MLM model. And we also have people in Arbonne going after the body coaches. We have people in Q Sciences, Modere, going after the body coaches. So I know also other big body coaches have joined other places because maybe there have been bridge contracts, but I don't know that for sure. So we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to keep covering different multi-level marketing companies throughout this month. I am going to do a lot of Bomb Party streams just because those are some of my favorite and they're lighthearted, because I know doing the health and wellness space can be a lot for everybody. As always, please promote and preserve your emotional and physical well-being. If you're enjoying multi-level marketing content or any type of content you're consuming, take care of yourself first. Either have an anxiety tool to watch the streams with if you want to still enjoy coloring, playing cards, knitting, crocheting, doing something where you can you can help direct the anxiety somewhere else, can help if you still want to enjoy it, or watch something else. I always will miss you in the chat, but you're more important than a stream. So thank you very much. Before you head out, if you want to lick the stream, of course that's not going to work. We're going to make sure y'all can see the stream go. Just please hold on 1 second. Please lick the stream. Thank you so much. This is our friendly stream goat, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good evening or day whenever you're watching this. This is Friday, October 4th. We're finishing the stream at 7-ish. 7:05 p.m. Central. And I don't know. I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye. Oh, yes. And if you want to watch the intro on 2x speed, apparently it's incredible. So, all right. See you next time. Bye.